Kick it.
It's candy. She's just so candy.
Welcome guys to another episode of The Candy Show. I am your host, Candy, and I have my extra special guest here, Shon McClain. Thank you for coming to The Candy Show.
What's up with it?
Oh, look at him. He wants to tell us what's up with it. Shon, tell us about yourself and what brought you to The Candy Show today.
Well, you know, I'm Shon McClain. I ain't really too much. Go to my Instagram to find out everything you need to know.
Okay, we see.
I ain't one of those talkers, you feel me? But you know, and what brought me, I peeped a couple of your episodes.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate for the support.
I actually seen a photo of the last one too. Which one was? It was a girl that you took a picture with. I actually know her. I forgot who it was. I'm probably gonna have to go back to my page with it. But yeah. I seen it. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the support. Yeah. Make sure you get out there and you tell everybody about the Candy Show. You're gonna tell them about that right now, right?
Tell them about the sweetness.
Okay. Hey, we don't not too sweet now.
Fresh up.
Shh, gotta spray them off, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Shon, no, seriously though, you're here because you want to talk about a project.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me give them a little backstory. I met you a couple years ago in a local fashion show. This gentleman did his thing. Then I met him again about a year or so ago. And I was like, hey, what you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so next thing I know, he started to post all these pictures on Instagram and everything. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, you know, you have to follow his Instagram. You'll get that later. But he also said that he does music, etc., etc. So tell us about that. Let's start with, first of all, where are you from?
Indianapolis, Indiana, born and raised.
Okay. Born and raised. All right. So what made you want to get into the music industry and the modeling, since I spoke about it?
Well, when I was younger, I used to write poetry. A lot of people don't know that, but I used to write poetry. Then it kind of turned into me writing like little raps or whatever. And as far as the other stuff, I used to be in the choir.
What? Homeboy used to be in a choir?
Yeah, see, I ain't even, you know. I used to like call girls on the phone, sing to them and stuff like that. I used to walk around school showing my packs and singing and stuff like that. But I kind of like rapping more, so I ain't really brought that singing side all the way out yet. But I got a couple songs that are old that people have heard that they know that I can sing. But I was actually singing before I was rapping. And I started rapping when I was like 20, but I ain't really take it serious. And then when I did take it serious, I started having kids, and then I paused, and now I'm back. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the modeling, because you definitely, we can definitely tell you work hard for this.
For what?
This physique. So tell us about that. I mean, what are you doing in the modeling industry?
Yeah, the modeling thing, I always have been one of them dudes that when I take a picture, I'm always, you know, I got a pose.
Flexing.
Yeah, or pose or something, and everybody laughs. So I did a photo shoot like back in 2015, and I still didn't take it serious. I was just doing a photo shoot to see what it looked like. And then recently, one of my friends in Louisville, Kentucky, she was like, you should do fashion shows or whatever. So I went down there and she helped me get into one, and then after that, I don't know what happened. It just started taking off. So now, I don't know if I'm considered a model or not, but I mean, I'd have been in like 6 fashion shows in the last 3-4 months. So,
okay,
yeah.
so were they out here in Indianapolis or?
Nah, well I did 2 here, but they were in the past. And then I had 4 in Louisville, Kentucky, because I'm kind of known down there too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I got a few more coming up in different cities and stuff, so I'm starting to branch out. But it's kind of crazy because I laughed. I mean, at first I was one of them dudes, I'm not going to be modeling and stuff, but I'm always doing that type of posing and stuff, so might as well.
Especially when you're talking about an album cover and things like that, you are already doing that. So let me ask you about the modeling piece. How do you feel, because apparently you have no problem showing what you work hard for, but how do you feel as from a guy's perspective about taking his shirt off? I mean, do you feel kind of weird? Did you feel like kind of weird at the very beginning? No, okay, all
well,
right.
for one, I'm goofy, so I do stuff like that all the time. And, you know, where I come from, everybody already know how I am anyway. So even when dudes see me with my shirt and stuff off, they actually give me daps and stuff. Yeah, instead of like, if it was a dude they didn't really know, they probably be like, man, he, you know, we use the term gay, even though we shouldn't, but we use the term gay, and like, he's gay. But they don't ever call me that type of stuff. They, like, when I was in Detroit, dude, like, man, you a smooth ass dude, man. I'm like, that's what's happening. That's what's up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah.
So how hard is it to stay fit?
For me, it ain't really hard because, you know, it's part of my lifestyle. You gotta make it part of your lifestyle. So, I hit the gym every single week. Maybe 3 days a week, maybe 5 days a week, but I make sure that I'm in there always. And I kind of started watching what I eat and stuff. So, it ain't really hard for me, but for somebody that's not really disciplined, it might be hard.
Guys, let me tell you, he had me in the gym one day. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I was already on my fitness.
Yeah.
But I do take some of the things that you showed me, and I still incorporate that. Because I remember you were showing me how I was doing this. You was like, you need to sit up a little bit the way it be working. But here, let me show you my results now. I'm gonna tell you before you see this. Hey, I don't want you all on me.
Nervous.
Okay, and it's just a little bit of something. But you know, it's happening.
Yeah, you getting there though.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Hey, I just
I see the hump in there.
Okay, that's all you need to see,
yeah,
right?
I see the hump.
I'm working.
The curve gonna come.
Yeah. See, I want that cut though.
Yeah,
I can see the cut already.
You see it? Do you feel it though?
No. Yeah. You don't just feel no skin. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. So now, currently, you have a single out.
I wouldn't really call it a single.
Okay.
I don't really like using
Talk to us about the project that you currently have going on.
Well, really, I'm supposed to be working on a project in which I don't know what I'm doing. But all I'm doing is I released a song and it's got good feedback, and I just was trying to let people know that I'm back. I didn't know that it was going to turn out to start doing the stuff that it's doing. Like all of the people from different cities saying, oh bro, I like your stuff, you should come out here and do this and do that. I wasn't expecting that. I was actually expecting to be another local that was trying to do his thing, in which I am still a local, but it's like now I'm actually branching out around my city and across the globe doing stuff like that, and it's kind of crazy because like I said, I didn't think that it was going to turn out like that. So maybe it's the universe trying to tell me something. I don't know.
And you just recently did 2 shows back to back, right?
About that.
Well, okay. Apparently that's another story. But you starting to get back out.
Yeah, back out there, but it's moving faster than when I was first coming out. It wasn't no. I mean, it was internet, but we weren't on Instagram like that and stuff like that. I mean, I was on Twitter, but it wasn't even really jumping like that. And now that I'm trying to come back, it's like, dang, I'm trying to learn how to put my stuff on iTunes and, register my name the correct way and stuff like that. And it's a little harder, and I'm real independent, so I don't like really asking people stuff, because most of the time people want you to pay them for it instead of just being real. They're like, bro, you my homie, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's always somebody that wants some money, and which I don't mind paying you for, your time, but I'm like, dang, nigga, you feel me? If we homies, show me how to do it. You know how to do your stuff all on iTunes, but you gotta understand, some people, when they feel like you're a threat or they envy you, they don't want you to bubble like that because you might take off. And I feel like that they know that I take off if I learn how to do all this stuff. So it's cool. I'm just reading up on trying to learn how to do it myself. It's a slow process, but I'm getting there. I'm only a month in, so.
Well, see, there you go. You barely got your toe in.
Yeah, I really got my toe in, so, it'll be alright. I'll be on iTunes soon, so,
That's the whole thing, too, when it comes to with the social media. Especially when you're independent, and I mean just straight independent. You don't have a team. Yeah. You have to do everything. Social media, promote, bookings, and all of those things. So that becomes a little time consuming as well. So eventually, I'm sure you'll get to that point where, once you get your feet out there and everybody starts seeing you and hearing you, and those who believe in you want to back you, whether or not, because here's the thing, support is support, period, point blank. Some people might say it differently, but if I feel you and I want you to succeed, I'm going to do everything that I can to help you succeed, which is why the Candy Show is what it is, because I have always been a believer to provide a platform for any local talent, that's especially local talent, to showcase their talent. I mean, you can sing, rap, dance, you could tap dance, you can be an artist, painting, you can be a designer. That's what we do. There are no platforms anymore. I came from the era where there were talent shows. Talent shows don't exist anymore.
I've been in quite a few talent shows back in the day.
Well, you just said back in the day. So we don't have those platforms anymore. So, so tell us, how would you describe Shon McClain as an artist?
Humble, goofy, and I just like to speak the truth and be real. I like to have fun as well. A lot of people don't speak the truth in their songs no more, or the song isn't really a song. It's just them just making a lot of noise, and you don't really have people actually speaking. That's why I like people like the J. Coles and the Kendricks, even though Kendrick sometimes get a little too deep. J. Cole's and the Jay-Z's, and even go back to like the Biggies and the Tupac, they actually were talking about things. Like, people don't talk about nothing no more. It's always, I'm drinking syrup, drinking syrup, drinking syrup, pop the molly, pop the molly, pop. And I'm like, dude, like, is that the only thing you doing in your life? Like, and then sometimes people are too gangster in their song. Like, I'm goofy to the mud, but I hit you if I need to, you know what I mean? But they too gangster in their song. Like, I know you're not gangster on your 3-year-old daughter. So, you know what I mean? Like, cut it out, man. I just feel like it's a lot of fake stuff out here, and that's the reason why I don't really rock with a lot of the local artists. I might, as a respect thing, speak, even shake your hand or whatever, because I was always taught to respect a man or a woman, but all that, me coming to hang out with you and stuff, I can't do that because I already know what type of person you really are. You really faking it. Like, it's a couple people, I ain't gonna name no names, I actually sat there with you on a daily, and then you rapping about selling drugs and stuff, and I'm like, bro, you never sold a drug a day in your life. And it just, I don't know, man. But me, like I said, I'm just real. Sometimes my mouth get me in trouble because I'm too blunt, so.
That's actually one of the things I was going to ask you, because when I listened to your songs, Press Thoughts, I was listening, and I could tell that wasn't something that you just started just writing. You would definitely tell you experienced that, and you came from the heart from that with those words. And I can tell you right now, with Suppressed Thoughts, this is just my personal opinion, I liked how the beat was, I don't want to say simple, but it didn't attract me first. I mean, clearly a beat is going to attract you, but that's not what I focused on. I focused on the words, and so I actually heard your whole story in that. Like, I didn't lose the message because the beat was banging. You know what I'm saying? So I guess when I ask you again, how do you describe Shon McClain, the entertainer, the rapper, what do you categorize yourself? Sometimes people say conscious and
I don't really like categorizing myself either, because I can do it all. Like, I've done trap music, I've done conscious stuff, I've done R&B music, so ain't no point in putting me in a box when I can do multiple things. That's just like even in life. I'm studying to be a personal trainer. Outside of music, I'm trying to get into modeling. My all-time thing that I want to do anyway is acting. I want to write children's books. That was my first goal back when I was 15 years old. I always used to say, man, I want to be a children's book writer. And I'm still going to do it, but I don't like to be categorized. So, you know.
Very multi-talented.
Yeah, multi-talented.
Well, tell us about the song that you put out, because you said it's not a single, but Suppressed Thoughts.
Yeah, it's not a single. I just put it out there just to let people know that I was coming back, and basically it's just me just talking about a whole bunch of stuff that I always wanted to talk about, but at the time I wasn't in a place to talk about it. So now, everything I say in there is like stuff that I really seen. Or, stories, like the second verse is like kind of telling the story.
Hold on, no, we don't want to tell it all now, because we about to let them listen to it too.
My bad. But, it's real. Like, everything I said is real life stuff. You know what I mean? I don't really like to fabricate stuff in the songs, or, exaggerate. You know, people might be like, I got $5 in my pocket when really they got 2. You know, I don't like to exaggerate. I'm just one of them people that I feel like if I be real, I would get better results. So it's just a song I put out there. Like, I don't really believe in singles no more because there's people that's just throwing a song out there and people are labeling it a single when really that ain't even a single for them. But it's just like, okay, well, I might as well call it a single because everybody else is commenting. I just throw a song out there, and if it bubble, it bubble. If it don't, it don't. I just want to have fun again. So.
Alright, you guys, so this is Shon McClain, and I'm going to play Suppressed Thoughts.
I'm back, baby. It's been a minute. Here we go. It's been a minute since I put the pen to the pad. It's been a minute since I reminisced on the past. Late night, quick money schemes. Who knew that it wouldn't last? Selling the same shit that ruined my day. You gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta mumble before you can talk. But don't talk too much, cause one slip up will get you when your belly hit up. And I ain't got nothing but time. Friend of mine lost his life, wish I could press rewind. Showed up to his funeral to pay my respect. Even though he crossed me, look, I'ma leave it at that. Cause what's done is done, ain't no bringing that nigga back. Niggas send a dick ride just to earn the respect. Seen niggas sell their soul just to earn them a check. Come to think about it, what kind of blessing is that? I gotta sell my fucking soul just to earn me a check. I done checked a few niggas in my lifeline. Dead presses bring out the worst, you know about crime. Yeah, mind over matter, but what matters more? Do you do it for the love, the culture, or cause you broke? She yelling, she wanna escape, maybe just kick it. If it ain't about doubt, baby, I ain't with it, I'm committed. I'm out to get it, it's so efficient, I'm committed. I'm out to get it, worse on the real shit. Now that's how you talk that shit.
Okay, I'm feeling that. I like that little old school flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. So prep them, tell them what else we about to listen to.
I got another song I'm gonna release. You know, I'm gonna shoot a video for it in probably April, but I'm gonna actually do it in Louisville. They got this thing. When part of the song, you're gonna hear me say something about Thunder over Louisville, and it's kind of like their expo, like here.
Okay.
It's a big event, and they do fireworks in the sky at the end of the night and stuff like that. And I was there one time, and I seen this girl, and we was like eyeing each other. But she was with her dude. So, I mean, of course, I never seen her again after that, ever. But I was like, dang, man, that girl was fine as hell. And then I thought about the song Hey Lover with LL Cool J. So I was like, I kind of want to remake that song because I kind of feel where he was coming from when he was talking about it. And shit, I just went in, hollered at my boy in Atlanta. He sent the hook back, and the song was put together. And I'm thinking about shooting a video in Louisville in April.
Okay, so guys, we're going to listen to just a little sample of Hey Lover by Shon McClain.
Smiling, a Gucci bag in your hand, Gucci frames on my face, so I saw things clear. Advantage images never felt so near. Homies laughing at me cause I couldn't back what I say. Only thing I'm thinking about is all that ass in them jeans. I gotta take you from your man, that's my mission, babe. If his love is real, he got some competition, babe. And I've been working out every day, thinking about you, staying up on my fitness. You gotta be my witness, aiming for your love, you on my hit list. I need you in this equation, it's all business, babe. Hey, love.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Came back with some old school
Big
stuff right
step.
there.
Yeah.
So what you got coming up?
Well, I'm in a fashion show March 8th in Chicago, and then April 6th, I think it is, I'm in another fashion show in Louisville, but I'm also performing in the fashion show. And so far as I know, that's what I got coming up, but things pop up. So
okay, so tell everybody how they can get a hold of you if they want to book you for either modeling or anything else. But
well, you can book me because you're gonna have to pay, because you know the points coming up quick. You hear me? But yeah, well, my Instagram is yours truly. It's YOURZTRUELY_Deshon, DESHON. My Facebook is Shon McClain, DE-SHON McClain, and YouTube Shon McClain. My email is yours truly Deshon@gmail.com. So
okay, you just done gave them all.
yeah, give me all that.
But that's what you're supposed to do anyway. So, all right, I appreciate you, Deshon, for coming through to the Candy Show. You guys, make sure you support your locals. And then this guy is blowing up. And don't forget, he working out too. And then he, probably help you because he helped me. So,
she's right.
All right, guys, thank you for another episode of the Candy Show, and we're out. But most of all, I said most of all, I want to thank you, my audience. Come on back. I said come on back. Come on back.
Kick it.
It's candy. She's just so candy. It's